Hello everyone, I'm Nick from nextstepnick.com and we are going to play A Long Way Down. Now, full disclosure, I was given a key for this game from the developer, thank you very much for that. Looking forward to it. There was a review embargo, so I couldn't do much about this before today. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a bit of a play, we're going to see how it operates. I don't know much about it, to be honest. I've purposely kept this one as a bit of a surprise for me, because I fancied a treat. So there you go. Anyway, let me just adjust these levels. That should be about right now. Okay. And here we go. Start. Yes. We'll create something. Sam, can you hear me? I can, Mabry. Okay. Mabry, I hear you. See? Good guy. I relate with him immediately. That means your soul hasn't reached its destination. My soul, Mabry, where am I? Okay. Your body in front of me, I'm giving you your funeral rites. Okay. This is a bit awkward. Found you too grey to lead you onwards. That's a bit depressing, isn't it? When the spirits are like, I'm sorry, you're too boring. You're too beige for us to allow you to come to the afterlife. But let's keep going. That or too rebellious. Well, that's a bit of a stretch, isn't it? Grey or rebellious. You're either boring or not boring at all, and that's the problem. Yeah, well, that's a valid question. Yes, but that's the least of your concerns right now. Well, I'm going to try to guide you through limbo. Well, it's a difficult game, so it's nice of her to try and help us with that, especially when you get to the giant spiders. The spirits told me that some lost souls became complacent. Okay. I convinced them to steal some weapons and bring them to you. Cards! No, weapons. You recognise them, we use similar ones, so cards are weapons. Okay. Should be able to face the lost souls as we did when you were alive. But here you will do it by looking them straight in the eyes. Papa Legba, watch over me. Okay. I find it weird that it keeps like flashing in and out. The game is in early access, so fair play. But it's just a weird little effect there. I don't know why it's doing that. I like this art though. I do like that draw. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. Oh, cool. Yeah, I like the look of this world. Escape the dungeon. Okay, I will. Try to find some cover. This place isn't safe. Who knows what will happen if you're caught by a lost soul? My thoughts exactly. So I'm guessing we have to click to move. Okay. Waz moves the camera. Let's keep going. There's a skeleton there. Yep. Okay, what is this? Can we use that? Pile of slabs. Good. Let's take them all. Don't know what they do. These cards can shape the world around you. Oh, well, there you go. That's pretty clever. Let's put one of them in here then. Oh, cool. Okay, so we're actually creating the environment with the cards we've found. Okay. And it looks like we found the golden snitch, so that means we win immediately. Cool. Let's have a look. Oh, that was a cool little graphic. I quite like that. This reminds me a lot of Slay the Spire, actually. This kind of animation, this kind of art style, and these kind of characters, but also this card system. Yeah, it looks interesting. Okay, so we've got our spells. I'm guessing that's how many turns, how many abilities we've got per turn. And we've got two things there. Tell us about it. Okay, each card costs a certain amount of energy. Yep, you'll get a bonus if you use a card the same as your weapon. Affected targets. Yep, okay. The spell is indicated by the shape of the icon. Okay, that's cool. Fair enough. That makes sense. And what's this one here? Battle. You can see in detail that the enemy will do with a card hovering over his head. Leftmost attack is your basic one. Okay, you can see the enemy will be hovering this every time. You can sacrifice some health to recover your deck, to recycle your deck. Okay, cool. Sounds good. Well, let's go with a divine blessing. We'll bless ourselves, and then we'll do an attack because we do more damage. You see. What's our enemy doing? Is he attacking in a minute? Hardening. Okay, he's going to make himself stronger. Let's just keep beating on him then. Let's thrust again. Good. Oh. Maybe he wasn't hardening, then he just decided to stab me. Fair enough. Oh, is that my cards? Oh, that's what's affecting me. Okay. It said you could see what the enemy was going to do, but I don't think I can. Doesn't look like I can see what the enemy's going to do. Okay. Also targets blessings. Let's poke it. Let's poke it again. Let's poke it again. Good life advice to live by, isn't it? Oh. Hooray. We win and our reward is blessed attack. Okay. Interesting. I like this idea of growing the world. So we can get cards from enemies we beat as well, like we just did. Okay. Yeah, I like this idea of creating the world yourself. which is kind of interesting, being able to grow where you go. So could we go... No, we couldn't. Oh, there's a wall there, you see. Okay, that makes sense. Fair enough. Fair enough. I was just thinking we could take some stuff over there. Right, what's this thing? An armory. Battle deck. West attack. So I'm guessing if I drop that in here, that's now equipped. Okay, interesting. See another soul near you. He doesn't seem hostile. Try to parlay. You may have the same goal. Cool. Okay, I will do. Let's go and parlay with this guy. It's an interesting world. Like, I like the actual design of the world itself. I feel like the combat seems quite simple at the moment, but I'm assuming that's going to evolve as the game goes on. Let's talk to this guy. Yep, Marcus is lost as well. Funny clothes, where are you from? Roman Gaul. Oh, cool. Sounds vaguely familiar. Must be in Europe. Okay. Well, fair enough. You have to take form to be convenient. Well, that's convenient, isn't it? Yes, we're both dead. It's the voice of the one who's performing my funeral rites. She can speak to the dead. Okay, fair enough. And we've got Helmet of the Ram. Yeah, it's an interesting one, isn't it? I like the premise so far. How do we equip that? Is there a way we can equip that? Armory. Oh, we'll have to go to the armory, I would assume then. So maybe we go back now then. Oh, here's the Dungeon Master. You're the one who has my cards. He's cool. I like his design. He reminds me a lot of Jack of Blades, actually. Oh, okay. So this guy's now going to work against them. Okay. Get behind me, African. I've fought barbarian giants all my life. Well, that's a bit eager. He might just want to be a friend. Okay, here we are. Yeah, in actual fact, I'm getting... The art style reminds me a lot of Darkest Dungeon. A little help will be appreciated. Yep, stay back and let me fight. Okay, don't tell him what to do. Deals 20 damage to the target. Let's do that one. Okay, Penitence. Moves all target's curses and restores 3 health points to the caster. Well, that's not bad. Okay, let's go with a Thrust. And a Poke. Good. And another Poke. Is this guy's turn next? How do we... Oh. Fair enough. Oh, we have to actually click on each character to switch between them. Heavy Blow. Yeah, let's do it. And let's do a Penitence for our other player. Okay, so we have to really... We have to really think about how we're going to utilise our energy between the two. It's interesting. Let's do this and increase some defense. Yeah, it's interesting, isn't it? I like what they've done with the art style here. That cell shading is really nice. Again, I feel like the combat is probably going to evolve over time, but I'd like to see more different abilities, if you know what I mean, like more unique stuff that looks different. Vedivici and Julius couldn't have done any better. Okay. Okay, that's good. We will use the altar, but first things first, I want to equip my thing. Let's equip my helmet. Can I equip my helmet here? Contents of your bag. You can change this equipment to wear at certain points. If you die, you'll lose everything you have. Well, that's a bit interesting. So, coil for protection. Yeah. Helmet of the Rain. Okay, well, if we use that on him, and then we switch to... Oh, Marcus already has a helmet. He has the same helmet. So, what is better? 5, 5, 10, 5... Yeah, we're going to keep what we've got. We're going to keep what we've got. Looks like we had new cards there as well. It's interesting. I like it as a premise. I think it's quite an interesting game. But again, I'm waiting for it to evolve. You know, I know we're being drip-fed stuff at the moment. So upgrade. Let's upgrade our thrust. Oh, and we use our powder. Okay, cool. Again, I'd like to see the abilities look completely different, if you know what I mean. But you know what you're doing. You're a priest. Something like that. Mercury be praised. Okay. Let's go and get these slabs over here. Fire slabs. Yep, I have them. Okay. And we can destroy walls now. Why would we destroy that wall? Why do you want us to destroy that wall? There's nothing in there. That wouldn't be a good idea at all. I'm not doing that. That's foolish. Right, let's go... this way, because there's stuff, wasn't there? There was stuff over there earlier, and I want the stuff. Let's go and blow this wall up. Okay, and we'll go here. And we'll destroy a wall. And boom! Yay! That's a bit better, isn't it? Okay, we'll put this here. Run over and get our pile of slabs. Good. And then we'll head this way. Get our other pile of slabs. Doing well for slabs. Yeah, it's an interesting premise. I like the idea of it. I feel like the music doesn't go that well with it though, to be honest. I feel like the music is quite repetitive. It doesn't sound that eerie, does it? It does to an extent, but I feel like you could really play up on that. Like, there's not a lot of atmospheric noise, you know? Like, you can hear them slashing and stuff, but I mean, if we listen to an attack, the character themselves doesn't really make any noise, and I'd like to hear that, you know? Or, I'll tell you what it's missing, and I know I'm sort of harping on about other games, but one of the things I think Darkest Dungeon does really well is, don't get me wrong, I think the game has its own unique sort of flaws in certain ways, but I think the announcer in Darkest Dungeon is pretty good, just because although it gets quite samey, you get used to him, he does sound good. He really makes up for like just the battling, you know. You can hear his sort of comments from time to time, and I think that really adds to the feel of the game. So I think something like that might benefit here. Maybe voice acting as well, to be honest. I know voice acting is a difficult thing to have. I know it can be a little bit tricky, but at the same time, I think it really enhances the feel of a game if you can put a voice to a character. Don't get me wrong, I really like some of the older games that I play. Like, I really like the old Final Fantasies. To be honest, if anything, I think Final Fantasy is the other way. I'm worried with the classic new version, like the remaster. I'm worried, well, sorry, remake. Someone pulled me up on saying remaster and remake the other day. But I think with the remake of Final Fantasy, the thing I'm worried about is that the voices detract from who I identify the characters as. Whereas in this, I feel like it could kind of help out, just because there's not as much atmospheric sound. The thing about games like Final Fantasy, for example, what are we doing? I didn't select that, did I? Okay, that's weird. I didn't do that. But no, I think with games like Final Fantasy, let's go beat that guy up whilst we're here. Might as well. I think with games like Final Fantasy, the score is so good that it makes sense that you play up on that. You know, Nobuo Uematsu's work is, I don't know if I said that right, but the composer's work in Final Fantasy is so good that it can hold up on its own. It really helps to build the atmosphere. Whereas in a game like this, where you're basically using the same soundtrack over and over again, you really want something to break that monotony up. You want something different that really breaks up the sounds. A bit like when you're playing, a good example would be something like Castlevania. The soundtrack is great, but just the occasional ha, blah noise of Alucard is like, sorry, I forgot his name for a minute, can you believe that? Alucard, for example, just breaks it up a little bit. The sounds are great, but it just helps to give you something new, you know, your brain to focus on a different noise, so that background noise doesn't become monotonous. It's a great soundtrack, but it doesn't become monotonous because you're focusing on something else, and every now and then you sort of notice the music. Whereas with this, because there's a lack of other sounds, really, there's not a great soundscape, you're really aware of the fact that this music is looping over and over again. But yeah, let's go to the next area. I like the actual gameplay loop though, it's fun. Cool, we've got a magical scepter. You have some nifty spells. I love the idea of a guy from the ancient past who destroys people's souls and, you know, keeps track of people in this dungeon going, oh, nifty. What are you without your legionnaire? Learn his name. Oh. What? So if he could have done that all along, why didn't he just do that at the start? I think you'll know more or less. You should meditate with me and review your life. That's why you're here. Uh-huh. Okay, this is getting a little bit like, it's an interesting story, but I think you have to tell this in the right way, if you know what I mean. Like, it's getting to the point where this could be controversial if you tell the story in the wrong way. If you do it right, it could be amazing. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to say anything about this at the moment. It depends on how the story evolves, but I think this is, you know, you could turn this into a real story about the importance of like freedom and, you know, overcoming persecution and stuff like that and being singled out. But at the same time, if you tell this wrong, it could be quite insulting. So I think it walks a fine line there. I'm curious to see how they do that. Not great. Take your time to prepare yourself before you continue. To head deeper into limbo, step on the green slab. Okay, so this is our stuff. Our stuff's better, but we'll have this stick. Go away, old stick. How do we equip our new stick? Did we? Yeah, there we go, new stick. New cards. Available cards. Oh, I can't drag any of them. Linked spells. Does that just make them stronger? I mean... oh, okay, it's linked to my helmet. That's the one I got from the helmet. Okay. Starting island. You end up going here. In the trunk you find everything you need to get ready. You can also use the breach to revisit levels. Okay, interesting. Increase quality of spells. If we did penitence, for example. No, I don't think we can actually afford anything. Forge. Upgrade equipment. Can't afford any of that. And characters. Okay, interesting. I think there's some premise here for an interesting title. Let's go to the next area, see what we can do. Kill this monster, Mini Paris. I see something ahead which blocks your path. You have to shoot this lost soul. Okie dokie, I'll do my best. But yeah, like here, I'm very conscious of the fact that now that music is starting to grate on me a little bit, you know? Because it hasn't changed. And it's an interesting soundtrack. It's just, you know, mix it up a little bit. Let's do an armor blessing. Let's do a penitence. Well, we haven't got a curse, have we? Let's go for a thrust. Boom. Oh. Yeah, I mean, they do respond to damage, but I just think it's a case of you just need to add those sound effects in a little bit more. Just a little bit more sound would really help to make that music less monotonous. Okay, we've got a new thing. Pile of slabs. We'll have that. I think we should destroy this wall. How do we go along the line for slabs? Can we scroll? No. Okay, can we click this? No. Huh. I don't know how we scroll for these. Don't think we can. Okay. Is there a control for that? Let me have a quick look. Options. Open inventory, switch camera. Yeah, it doesn't look like there is. But I'd want to mix those slabs up, you know, because we've got more than what we've got currently. And I could destroy this wall and keep going. But instead, I've got to go round. Yeah, that's a bit weird. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so I guess they're all, even though I've found them, I can't just use them? I don't know. I also don't know what the fires do. So let's have a go. Oh. Well, that's not fair. Let's go this way. Boom. How long are you going to do this for, buddy? You're becoming annoying. Right. So now I've not got anything that will let me... Okay, I guess we're missing the campfire. I don't know. I don't really like this random thing. I mean, now for example, I can't blow up the wall or select the right way to go, I don't think. I mean, maybe it's just me being thick, but it doesn't look like I can actively... I guess we'll take them. It doesn't look like I can actively do anything in regard to altering the deck to suit what's around me. Which is a shame, because I feel like there's room... I should be able to plan my movements a lot better than I'm being allowed to. Okay, only souls... Other souls are given form to this place. Shouldn't it have changed when I came along? You're not that important. Why are you telling him? Okay. Yeah, I don't... Oh. What? Oh. I think the card's stuck on the screen. Oh. Well, that's kind of ruined the aesthetic a little bit, isn't it? Can I get rid of that? Can I? No. No. Can I just place it and that'll get rid of it? Yeah, there we go. That's a bit better, isn't it? He's just placing stuff everywhere. I thought he was going to try and hinder me, but it looks more like he's just taking up time. Okay, let's do this. Oh, there's two of them. That could be a problem. Let's see what we can do. Let's remove all our curses and heal. Let's use our Divine Blessing to do more damage. And let's hit this guy for 34. Boom. Oh, and we can hit him again. Let's... Oh, wait, no, we can't. Oh. Okay. Remove all target's blessings. Well, that's not bad. Let's do that on this guy. Let's hit him with this. It's not bad. And let's beat him. Boom! Dead. Next problem, please. It's an interesting one because I feel like there's a lot of room for growth here. Like, this could be a really interesting title. I like the idea of... Oh, I didn't do the slash, didn't think of it. I like the idea of growing your deck as you move through. It's very similar to Slay the Spire in that regard. But I think there just needs to be a little bit of polish here and there, really. But it's an interesting title. I'm enjoying what I'm playing of it so far. And I'm curious to see how, like I say, it evolves over the course of the game. But... Oh no, I can't. I've run out of AP. Have we got a heal or anything? Oh, never mind. We've killed him anyway. Forget it. Let's go. Victory. We got a load of cards and some powder. Always good. Chest. We got some boots of movement. Hooray. Two set. I don't know. It's like trains, isn't it? You want one, and then you get two pairs of boots at the same time. Now there's a thing there that looks like an army, but there's also a weird bed thing. Sarcophagus. Find treasure or bitter combat. Cool. Let's make this up. I'd appreciate it if you stop doing that, buddy. If I put it... Oh, they're still moving. Okay, if I put this here, and I'll go for him now. There we go. I should get first attack on him. Let's do this. It's interesting animation, though. Like, I do like the animation. Banishment, remove all target's blessings. Okay, let's Divine Bless ourselves. Let's go for 2 strikes. 1 and 2. Nice. With that initial strike, if it does 17 to 34 and your cards tend to mostly do 34, I don't know why you'd use that. But I guess if you run out of cards, I suppose. Let's kill this guy. I think he was one we were meant to kill as well. Okay. Was it him or was it this guy? I can't remember which one it was. Oh, there we go. He's over there. Mini powers. Okay, let's equip these. No. Equip these. There we go. Are these better? These are significantly better. Right, get off my feet, cheap things. Armor blessing spell. Can we put that on? What one do we go to for that again? Oh yeah, okay. So we'll drop our armor blessings in here, and we'll drop our oxidant something in here. Didn't even read that, but it's part of our attacks now. We've got altruism now. Heals everyone for 10. That's always good. Now, let's keep going. If you can hear beeping, I apologise. My microwave is going off in the background. Right, let's go. Mini sarcophagus. What do I get? Oh, it's a fight. I was hoping for something nice, but instead I'm fighting against a pawn, apparently. Okay, let's do this. Our new attack. Pretty cool. That worked out nicely. Armor blessing. And divine blessing. We'll set ourselves up for the next attacks. Oh, wow, he hits hard. Okay, have we got a heal? Can we heal? No. Let's go for a couple of thrusts then. 1, 2, one more. Nice. Cruising through this guy. And he just gave us... Oh, we take damage every turn now. Or can we heal? And then we'll kill this guy. Haha! Yeah, and his head fell off. Always a good sign. 20 of them. Sarcophagus, it's not your day. Fallen King can curse its prey. Oh. Oh! I'll get Betrayal. Draw 1 card and increase the damage of an enemy by 15. Okay. That's interesting. So you can get negative effects abilities, which is interesting. There's a dude right there. Let's go and equip our armor set, because it gives us quite a lot more in regard to defense. Fair enough, we get a negative ability, but at the same time... What's that do? What is that? Get another action during your turn. Okay. Right. Let's blow this wall up. And where's the enemy we've got to fight? Is he over here? He's over there. Right, let's kill this guy. We'll get the drop on this guy. Okay. Divine Blessing. Thrust. And thrust. Nice. It's frustrating that you don't have like healing items per se. Like I know you can heal during combat for a little bit, but the fact that you can't heal for very much, it would be nice to be able to maybe find an item in a chest or something that can heal you. Maybe you can and I just haven't found it yet. Okay. I got Obstinate Attack. Slab Destruction. Okay. Let's keep going. I'm going to go up here, get my new pile of slabs. I have them, thank you very much. We'll go up here. We'll save that actually. Oh, I know. Can we? No. Let's destroy this one so that guy can't get to us. There we go. Oh, I guess we could use the fires to heal. I take that back. We could use the fires to heal. So we should do that. Should have done that before we fought the boss, but we're going to fight him anyway. We're here now. Right. Let's do this. Starfall. Oh, God. Right, can I heal myself for a little bit? I should have used my strong attack really, but I was hoping for a defensive spell or something. So that was strong. But don't worry, we can do this. We can do this. Divine Blessing. Armor Blessing. Oh, he's doing it again. Strike. That is a strong ability, huh? And he's doing it over and over again. Blessed Attack. Right. We'll do that. We'll do our Obstinate Attack. And we'll do our Strike. Yeah, I don't know. This is a war of attrition, really. He's hitting me so hard. I think he'll probably kill me within the next 2 turns if I don't do something. 3% health. Let's do that. Let's do a thrust. Let's do a strike. Okay, if we survive this one, yes, I think we can kill him. Come on, give us a nice strong heal as well. Betrayal. Draw 1 card and increase damage of an enemy by 15. No. Yep, let's just kill him. Let's just finish him off. There we go. 112. Bang. Hey! We've got backfire. Okay. Success. Ring of fire. Lots of fire. Oh, we also got a sword and a recipe for shield bash. Okay. Should we continue this level? Yeah, I think we should. There's stuff to find, isn't there? You're a lucky guy. Small action potion. Well, there you go. Thank you. Right, so that's where we need to get to go to the next area. Shall we go to a fire? Because then we can heal, and then we can carry on searching around and get some more slabs. Because I think they'll come in handy, those slabs. Let's keep moving. There we go. Nice 50 health. Not the best, but... Oh, he's put a trap on that one. Right. How are we going to do this? Yeah, the music is getting annoying now. Which I know is sort of nitpicking, but at the same time, you kind of want... Can we destroy that with him on it? No, it doesn't do anything. I was hoping that would knock him off or something. Okay, let's do this. I'm enjoying it though. It's interesting. I think it's an interesting game. I like what I can see so far. Should we do a really strong slash? Yeah, go on then. Wow. No, we can't do that. I thought we could kill him in 1 turn for a minute. That would have been nice. And let's slash him straight away. Let's slash him straight away. Do it. Cool. So he's dead. Shall we... We'll get our slabs. What does that do? Oh, okay. We actually summon a Fallen King with that one when we use it. Okay. We'll go over here. Go for a little heal. And we'll go over here, I guess. And we'll go round. Well, we can't destroy that, actually. I was hoping we could destroy that wall, but it doesn't look like we can. I'm going to do that just so that I can't get attacked next turn, because it looks like when they attack you, they get sort of first hit on you, which is a problem. See, I'd like to be able to do this and remove that slab. Oh, it does work! Oh, okay. I don't know why that worked that time and not the other time, but, you know, who knows at this point. But that was... So I was glad I can do that now, but I wish that had worked the first time round. Is that a thing? No? Okay, pile of slabs. Got a load more. That's cool. And we'll destroy this wall, and we'll go through to the next level. Cool. Let's do this. It's interesting. I want to see how it varies things up. Hopefully we see like some variation. Because at the moment it's kind of bare bones, isn't it? Don't get me wrong, it's alright. I'm not saying it's bad by any stretch of the imagination. But it's just a bit bare at the moment. But, yeah. Let's have a look. We'll see if this changes up. We're in Damballa's Chamber 2. A sword. What does it give us? That's 50 on earth spells. What's is that? Right, so that's power. And that's critical chance. So we get higher critical chance, but less power overall. Oh, that's a tough one. Let's try it out. Let's try it out. Can't hurt. Any of this other stuff any good? No, it's not. Okay, let's put in our Occident attack. Oh, can we? Oh, we've got too many. Let's get rid of our armor blessing because we've got loads of them. Put in Occident attack. Or maybe we won't. Let me put in the Occident attack and Ring of Fire. Okay, that would be cool. Let's get rid of our thrust. And put in our Ring of Fire. There we go, sorted. Got some interesting stuff going on now. And we can apparently upgrade stuff because we've got 125. But do we want to do that or do we want to increase our stuff? How much does that cost? Oh, 200, okay. Doesn't look like we can afford to upgrade this stuff. Oh, we could upgrade the helmet. So that's not bad, let's do that. There we go, we've got a powerful helmet. Cool. Let's go. Let's see some new stuff, please. I want to see it mix stuff up. Kill monsters, 6 monsters. This place is filled with lost souls. You must clear the way. Yeah, okay. Let's go here first. You're the lucky guy. What have we got? Dice roll deals 1 to 80 to the target. That's not bad. And what have we got here? Don't know what that was. I think there's a monster in there. Behind those crates, but I don't actually know. I can't tell. Let's make a thing here so that monster can get to us because we've got to kill them anyway, might as well. It looks like we get a bonus if we attack them first, but I don't think it can always be helped, can it? Let's go for him though. Is this one of those pawns? No, it's a mini Paris. That was that boss. Okay. Armor blessing, I guess. Occident attack. Increases caster's attack by 17%. That's not bad. Earthquake. Yep. Let's. Elemental bonus activated. Oh, let's do our blessed attack. We get more damage that way next few turns, so that's all right. They hit hard now. That's the one problem. I liked when we had someone to help us, if you know what I mean, but let's try out our earthquake. 22, okay. I liked when we had someone with us because it just added a bit more to the tactical aspect of the game. So hopefully we get someone else in our party soon. Occident attack, let's do it. Penitence, let's heal a little bit. And a thrust for 30, yeah, go on in. Oh yeah, 45, nice. Well, he's dead. Easy peasy. Choose one card to discard. Okay, we've got a few interesting bits. Cool. Let's go. See, I want to go that way, but you can't cycle your cards. Let's go this way then. Oh, it looks like we're going to get attacked. Are we going to get attacked? Yes. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I like the premise, but I feel like it's a bit bare bones at the moment. I know it's an early access, so hopefully that's something that gets sort of enhanced upon. You know, maybe it's something that we're going to see over the future is like a load of different things added. But at the moment, like I say, it's a little bit bare bones. I'd like to see more of this. But, you know, time will tell, I suppose. I'm always wary with games in early access because you can never tell what they're going to be, if you know what I mean. You can never tell what exactly you're going to get. But maybe we're going to see something amazing here. I don't know. At the moment, it's alright. It's quite fun. I don't mind it. I'm not hating my time with it. I'm not going to lie. I'm getting a bit bored, though, because it's not varying enough. And I know maybe that's just an attention span thing. But by this point, I'd like to see some real differences. You know, this is the point where you're introducing the gamer to, you know, how your game works. And at the moment, you're just kind of showing me the same thing over and over again. Like, I'm not learning new mechanics on each level. I thought what would happen is, you know, we go to the next level. Oh, this is an X enemy. You need to use these abilities. Or, oh, you now have 2 in your party. You need to understand juggling skills. Oh, you've got this ability. You need to understand how this works. But now it very much seems to be, okay, here's some enemies. Go nuts. If you kill them, cool. Like, it doesn't seem to... I think we're dead now anyway. It doesn't seem to be... Oh, no, we've survived. It doesn't seem to be enhancing that formula in any way at all. It just seems to kind of be wallowing in it. I'd like to see things evolve quicker than this. Yeah, I mean, it's alright. I don't hate it, but, you know, I'm not about to be rushing back to it. There's some games I do for the channel that I come back to, and I think, wow, yeah, I want to play that some more, and I'll be back on this after I've finished reviewing it, even though I don't need to be. But this is very much like, yeah, you know, I've seen what it's got to offer right now. There's not a lot going on. Maybe it's going to enhance itself as time goes on, but, you know, I'd like to see a lot more to it. Spend like 10 minutes introducing cool, interesting stuff and all the things you could do, and then go to town a bit, but instead it's very like, yeah, you know, here's an enemy, oh no, what are you going to do, sort of thing. But, yeah, we'll see. So we can make traps as well, can we? Okay, let's do that then. Let's move forwards one. Let's make another one of these. And let's put a trap down. Maybe that will kill that enemy. Wait, no. Right, that's just annoying. Okay, rest and recover. Okay, cool. Well, let's do a basic one here. We'll get some powder. Oh, and we got a reward. That was apparently something we needed to do. And can we put this? No, we can't put this anywhere. Or it doesn't. Oh, okay. Let's destroy these walls, and then we can put the campfire there next. Right. Okay. Oh, did he just cast it? Right. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Yeah, this is what I mean. Is I'm a bit just. Oh, right. It's a bit frustrating, isn't it? Let's put this stuff on our belt. How do we equip this stuff? Do we just pull it in with here? Oh, okay. Discard. No. Drop that in there as well. Drop this in there. See, I thought there was a limit on how many cards you could use, but I guess there's no limit if you pick them up on the mission? I don't actually know how that works. I think we're going to die because we can't get anywhere to heal. And there's an enemy on the campfire. So it takes so long to get anywhere that I'm very like, yeah, okay. What does this do? Build your own pile of slabs. Good. It's got some interesting premises to it. I like what it's doing, but at the same time, like, I'd like to be able to block this off maybe so that enemy couldn't follow us, but we can't do that. So you're very limited in regard to what you can do. Which is a shame. So now I'm going to die. There's nothing I can do. It's a shame that I could see my death coming from so long ago and I couldn't do anything to alter or change that. Yeah, we're dead. So that's... yeah, that's okay. Yeah. So, it's an interesting game. It's got some promise. I don't know, maybe it's going to evolve now that we've died, but I doubt it. Okay. Well, that was... right. So we get 3 bits of dust. You can recycle useless cards. Okay. So we just... okay, so we go back to the chamber before? Oh, okay, so we don't go all the way back to the beginning. That's good, at least. I don't know how I feel about it, because I like elements of it, but I think it's doing some interesting stuff. But it needs to really evolve that. I mean, if we go back to the level again just to have a look. Yeah, it's Kill monsters, yeah, just kill 6 monsters. It's got an interesting idea, a really interesting premise, and I like what this could become, but at the same time, at the moment, it's not really anything. It's very, yeah, you know, go and hit the monsters. It's very sort of like, it doesn't have much direction. You're a lucky guy, thanks. I don't feel like it's going anywhere at the moment. It's just kind of vaguely going through the motions and, you know, go here, click on this, go here, tap that sort of thing, and which is all well and good. It's just not blowing me away, you know. It's not. You can't really be that strategic because, let's be honest, when we had cards earlier, the guy can use your cards, so you can't really plan stuff, which is a shame. But it's got promise. It just needs to evolve a little bit, I think. It needs to just have that little bit more done to it. But I'm not going to say it's bad. I'm just not going to say it's currently in a state that I would play it for more than about an hour. That's about my limit at the moment. It's okay. It's not offensive. But with a game like this, especially when you're really relying on your players to kind of plan their moves and just go, okay, what am I going to do here? I need to plan my turns. I need to plan my movements so that I utilise the least amount of energy, or I utilise the most amount of my health, or I get the most items. That's fine, but you really need to, with a game like that, you have to have your player being able to really pick and choose their route. You don't want them to die because of circumstance, because that's the problem, is people will be irritated if they die because of something out of their control. Whereas if you make a mistake and it's on you, you can't really be that annoyed. I mean, a good example of this is Slay the Spire, or FTL actually. I really like FTL because what it does is it lets you kind of pick your route, and that means if you mess up, you know, if you get too greedy, you go back for items or anything like that, then it's on your head that you've died or you've been beaten. Whereas with this, it's much more, you know, the guy can do anything. The enemies can get you and you can die from that. Also, don't rely on the cards in your inventory because they might go, and also you can't always use your items, and off you go. And it's like, well, yeah, okay, like, great, but I don't know why I'm inspired to do this in that case. I mean, what we'll do is we'll give it one more turn. We'll give it one more turn and see if this really evolves. Now, I mean, you never know. Like I say, I don't want to judge too harshly too fast. So what we'll do is we'll give it one more turn. We'll destroy this guy's thing. Do they count as enemies we've killed? I don't think they did. Okay, but we'll give it this one more thing. We'll try and beat this level and see if the next level really varies stuff up. I don't know if we'll even be able to though, because the enemies do hit really hard. A lot of it is based on luck, really, which is fair enough. I know a lot of games do rely on RNG, but at the same time, it's not ideal. Okay, well, we can try a dice roll out. Let's give that a go. Dice roll. Oh, actually, he's got his thing on, hasn't he? So that'll be a waste. Thrust. Thrust. We'll save that for a different turn, I guess. Okay, we can give ourselves armor blessings. Yeah, right now, I've got the cards in my inventory, and I know you could say, oh, well, you can optimise your deck, but at the same time, I've got the cards in my inventory that will stop that ability, his defense, but it's just not coming up, so I can't do anything to him, which is, again, it's a bit frustrating. I understand a lot of games do that kind of formula, but the thing is say with, like, again, I know I keep harping on about it, but it's a game that does this well. Yeah, here we go, we got banishment the turn that it's gone. I know that, you know, I'm harping on about it, but the reason why Slay the Spire is effective is because of the fact that the cards are recycled. Whereas in this, when you run out of cards, you run out of cards. You know, they're not recycled back into your inventory. It means that you can't just willy-nilly use everything, because you could lose a card that you really rely on. And that's a shame, I think. It's little things like that that really need to be tweaked. Now, let's go to this armory page. Let's pop this in our inventory. Let's pop this in our inventory. Let's pop this in. We need another one of those, clearly. We'll pop another thrust in. What's that? What do they do? Are they both rubbish? They're both rubbish. Okay. Should we heal? We can probably get over there and heal, I would guess. If we go here, destroy these walls. We can put in... Yep, that will work. We'll pop this in. We can pop this one in here. Run over here. Oh, we can use our slab one. And get ourselves some slabs and some health. And there's a big old chest over there, so we're going for that. I think we need to actually get to that. Reach a big iron chest. Reach a marble statue. So we'll get our slabs. Take all of them. And we'll get our health on. And we'll go this way. And we'll head towards our sarcophagus over there. Where is the marble statue? Is that the one of the guy that we saw? Is that this one? Yes, it is. Oh, it's all the way over there. Quickest route to that would be this way, I guess. There we go. Yeah, I think it's got a lot of promise. It's just not quite there. I've got this. I just played Human Simulator as well the other day, which was really something else. And I don't mean to sort of be harsh to it. It's just, oh god, I don't know why people make games all about the physics engines, because I'm sure we've gotten to the stage now where they're not that funny. Right, there we go. We got some powder. Success. Give me my necklace. Off we go. But it was something else. It was really something else. Don't get me wrong. It wasn't like the worst thing I've ever played, but you know when the only thing you've got is one idea? Like, for example, if you went to make a film and the entire premise of the film was like, cats do wacky things, don't they? It's like, yeah, they do. It's that. It's basically that. So feel free to watch that video if you like. That should have been out before this one. If you're ever not sure, I do all of my Let's Plays as just sort of fun little plays as I talk, like I'm doing here. Whereas my Let's Talk About series tend to be the kind of ones where we do what we're doing now, where I will talk you through... Well, tell a lie. What am I talking about? Let's Talk About will tend to be a review at that time. So I'll review a game after I have played it. So I'll give you an idea of how I've gotten along with a game. Whereas here, for example, I think we're going to run out of slabs. I don't know what's going to happen when that happens. But with that series, basically what happens is I tend to talk about games after the fact. So I talk about how I feel about a game after I've played it. Sometimes that's a good thing. It's basically like a little review. Other times it is not. Right, neither of these suit my purpose at all. So I can't go to the fire. So I guess I'll go here. And I've got another pair of armoured greaves. Okay. Do I now rely on him to make routes for me? Yeah. So there's literally no solution. I just run around now until he happens to make a pathway for me. Right. Yeah, so I can't do anything. Okay, like, surely this would come up in your first test of the game, that you can't do anything when you run out of slabs. You should let... Oh, so now we're just stuck. Now we literally can't do anything. This is the kind of stuff that frustrates me, because this is just... Am I missing something? Is there anything I can do? Can I find them? If this happens, just spawn an enemy or something with a new pile of slabs. Because now I literally can't do anything. He can't build me a path because I'm out of slabs. I've literally... This is just it, is it? Good. Right, well that's right, feedback. More slabs, please. There we go. So yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, I guess we'll leave it there, because, yeah, okay. I guess we'll leave it there. That's a bit of a sad way to end, but such is life. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. Please don't forget to like, share and subscribe. It really is appreciated. And other than that, I hope I'll catch you again in the near future. Don't forget to head over to nextstepnick.com for all the latest news, reviews and articles. And feel free to check out the other playlists we've got on the channel. See what else you like. Anyway, thank you very much for tuning in, and hopefully I'll catch you again very soon.